I'm Chantelle, and today on the channel we are going to be doing another furniture flip. This furniture flip is pretty special to me for a couple of reasons really. One, because it was the first flip that I had done which I had sold. So previously I'd been upcycling furniture for myself, but this was the first kind of piece that I did for someone else, and it went to a really good friend who had just moved into a house, and her and her husband were just setting up home and they absolutely loved it, so it meant so much. And then that's kind of spiraled into me doing more and more furniture flips. So for this project I had a strong vision of the colour that I wanted to go for the unit, and the colours that were available in the store just did not seem to kind of match what I wanted. So I decided to mix my own paints using two different colours. It's really easy to mix paints. I just used a separate paint tin. But I would say remember to make a note of the mixture in case you need to go back, in case you need more of the paint or you want to replicate that exact colour for another project. I really love using chalk paints on furniture projects because it's just so easy to apply and use, and I also love the fact that when it's finished you can still see a little bit of the wood coming through. So what I haven't shown you is, before I've got to this stage, I've given the unit a really good clean, I've removed the handles and I've filled the holes in. So I've taken the drawers out because I'm gonna work on them separately. So painting drawers is quite fiddly. You'll see that I'm using a couple of different size brushes depending on the area that I'm painting. And one thing I would say is, where you can, use painter's tape just to avoid getting paint in areas you don't want to. So in between the coats of paint, I always try to lightly sand the piece. They say you don't really need to do that with chalk paint, but I'm just old school like that. I think it really helps to improve the overall finish. And when I'm using chalk paint, I always use my beloved Annie Sloan chalk paintbrush. It's so thick that you can load lots of paint up in there, and that really helps to reduce the brush and the streak marks that you get with normal paint brushes. And then to finish the piece off, I go over it a couple of times with a Jolie furniture polish. This just helps to protect it from scuffs and damage. So next, the legs and the handles. For the handles, I've just bought these hollow handles from my local hardware store, but I'm going to customize them if I can if I can place them in. Look how long it's taken me to do this. It's so embarrassing. But yeah, I'm putting them down here so I can easily spray them and get in between and underneath, and I'm using this hammer spray in bronze, which will give them a little bit of a texture and a hammered look. Obviously you can go out and you can buy brass handles, but it's going to cost you a lot more. This hammer spray, look at the texture, I really like it. So I use the same spray to paint the legs, and then remove the old frame that was there and attach these new legs. So for the handles, what I did was to measure where I wanted the handles to be on one of the drawers, and then I used this paper as a template to help me with the rest of the drawers. Saved so much time. Alright, so here's a quick reminder of the before look and how it looks now. Totally transformed. I love that it looks completely different, and all it took was to repaint it, change the hardware and the legs. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe and press that notification bell for new video releases. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.